Good night. It is September 26, 2025, and it's a Friday. Here in Sherbrooke, it is currently 18 degrees Celsius, 64 degrees Fahrenheit. The sun this morning rose at 6:39 a.m. It set at 6:38 p.m. You do the math. Oh, wait. Yes, that is 11 hours and 59 minutes of sunlight. I don't know why I'm sounding excited about this. I'm actually not excited. I just want it to be dramatic, but God damn it. This sucks. Sub 12 hour sunlight. Once again, officially, the days have gotten short, objectively. I don't feel like doing a weather report tonight, but to be consistent, I'm going to do one right now. I went to bed too late. This is falling down again. Went to bed again too late last night, this morning. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I had to work at 9. And I was just tired all day at work. Not feeling great. But I also drank alcohol yesterday, which contributed to, poor sleep quality, along with not sleeping enough. I did finish watching Kinds of Kindness last night, which was really good. It's a good movie. I don't know if I'd recommend it to everybody. It's a weird movie. It's funny, disturbing, some actually really disturbing stuff in there. And it's very long. It's like almost 3 hours long. Maybe like 2 hours, 40 minutes. In any case, it's a long movie, but it's sort of like an anthology movie. I don't think that's like a spoiler or anything. It's got like 3 distinct stories that are connected thematically. And as far as like their imagery and not really much situations. Anyway, but that share several of the actors playing different characters from one story to the next. It was good. Yeah, it was funny. It was depressing. At some points, very disturbing. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. 2 parts specifically are very disturbing. Big fan of Yorgos Lanthimos. He did it again. Not as good as Poor Things, though. Poor Things was really fantastic. If you haven't seen Poor Things, that I would recommend to everybody. It's so good, so funny, so visually strange and beautiful, and acting so great. I went to read the novel by Alasdair Roberts, which it's based on, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. I bought a DJ controller, an inexpensive one. I want to learn how to be a DJ. I'm just fascinated by it because, it seems like it can be difficult to do, well, but generally speaking, it doesn't seem that complicated. But it's just been this, mysterious thing. And so I want to learn how to do it and then perform as a DJ, but in a very, tongue-in-cheek way. And make it funny. And just, fun and funny. I've seen DJs over the years taking themselves very seriously, and I just find that very funny. And so I was really inspired by Kane West, who's one of the members of Caro Caro Bonito. It's a very fun and good band. And he's got this DJ character called Kane West. And I highly recommend, I'm sure I've talked about Kane West before, but I highly recommend checking out his Boiler Room set. It's very funny, and the music is really good, though. So he's sort of taking the piss, but at the same time, his music is really good and fun. And so I'm very inspired by that. and so I've got some ideas. Today I'm thinking about Ruby My Dear. I've been thinking about electronic music. I want to do like jungle and breakcore DJing. Just definitely setting myself up for hard mode, especially with the breakcore stuff. But this is from the Smooth Working EP, an EP I haven't listened to that much. But the song is called Mon Ski. No idea how you're supposed to pronounce it. But it's not my favorite Ruby My Dear release. But I was actually really surprised. He put out an EP called Ulst the year before. Yeah, 2023. And it was good. It was good stuff, but it didn't blow my mind. And then I started listening to the first song, Calix, and I'm like, oh, I don't really into this. Like, it's pretty. Then the end of the song, Calix, gets really crazy. I'm like, oh, okay. And yeah, I didn't. Although his album Adada, it was good. It's from 2022, right? I'm just looking all this stuff up. Yes, from 2022. It was good. It wasn't as amazing as Bram from 2018, which is just like, imagine Igor, who he has worked with. Igor plays guitar on Bram and mastered the record. But also, like, they put out a collaborative EP quite some time ago. Imagine Igor, but less metal, still some metal. Less metal and more, like, silly. More silliness. Although Igor is pretty silly. Yeah, a bit more electronic. But very similar to Igor, stylistically. But this song, one of two, I mean, specifically Calx and Mon Sky are songs with some really fantastic, intricate breakcore drum programming. And I think I've talked about this before. I am sad that the definition of breakcore has changed, and young people now, when using the term breakcore, are referring to ambient drum and bass, which isn't necessarily bad. Like, language evolves, you know? It just, breakcore is a very specific style of music. Or even maybe not. It's like, there are like a lot of disparate sounds that fall under the breakcore umbrella, but one of the main things is like very fast and complex drum programming and breakbeat manipulation, which is something that is missing from most of what I see described as breakcore nowadays. And so, if you were ever wondering about breakcore, this is a good example, not necessarily of breakcore as a genre. Like I said, it's quite disparate. A lot of other stuff has like pretty heavy like gabber influence. There's a lot of like edgelord stuff, offensive imagery for the sake of being offensive. But as far as like intricate, fast drum programming, this is a great example. And it's a very pretty song too. A lot of breakcore wasn't pretty. This is very pretty. So check it out, Ruby My Dear. Fantastic artist. And there's so much great stuff. Like going back even farther. Phlegm EP, amazing. Basic, it's amazing. Bram, like I said, Remains of Shapes to Come is good. Somebody's yelling outside. In any case, check out Ruby My Dear. Later tonight. I'll be sleeping. Hopefully. Oh, I got an air fryer. I think I mentioned yesterday, and I made French fries in my air fryer. And some, like, frozen breaded fish. Delicious. Great stuff. I love it. There are 2 compartments, 6 quarts each. You know, and they have, like, separate temperatures and timers. It's fantastic. I love it. It's going to get a bit cooler leaving us off at 14 degrees Celsius, 58 degrees Fahrenheit at the end of the day. And yeah, I've got a big day tomorrow. I have to wake up very early to finish setting up what I was doing today at work, which is a dance show that is happening on Sunday. And then I am going to go to work at La Petite Boîte Noire because Galaxy, which is a band that is way too big to be playing in this venue, which is very cool. You're probably doing it for fun. And they probably, I don't know how it's getting paid for. Anyway, none of my business. I'm doing the lighting for that, which I'm really excited about because this band is amazing. Legendary Quebec rock band. But then, I mean, I finish up 1 o'clock. The load-in's at 2 o'clock, so I have like an hour break, and then I'm just working all the rest of the day until probably pretty late at night. But I don't work on Sunday, so have a great night. I'm gonna try to go to bed.